my God. Good morning, welcome back to another vlog. Of course, you know we're starting this vlog by going to do runyon. Why would I start off a morning any other way? Guess it's kind of odd to have a glass jar like in my cup holder in my car, but it's just the way it played out this morning. I need to go drop off a package at USPS. So my plan was just to go walk to USPS and like have that be a long walk and like be my workout. So I made this in a glass jar because I was printing out the label and taping up the package and taking my time. And I was like, you know what? Oh my God, this man is wearing a cat sweater. Okay. There's one thing about me, it's a man in a sweater. That doesn't make any fucking sense. If there's one thing about me, it's that I love a man in a sweater. For obvious reasons, because I knit sweaters. There is just something about it. I wonder what he does for work. Anyways, I kind of didn't want to leave the house this morning and go do a workout, but then I was like, you know what? Suck it up. Let's go do runyon. That is a wonderful way to start your day. Why are you complaining? Let's get outside, you know? I did realize during that whole clip, I just like had this bloody zit. I mean, I have multiple zits, but like this one in particular, I think was like actively bleeding. My acne is so bad right now. My acne hasn't been this bad since like before quarantine. I mean, maybe that's being dramatic, but like it is specifically, I mean, this whole eczema thing that I have going on. Like if this wasn't here, this would be like just like period acne. But because this is here, it's making... Don't feel bad for me. I just really wanted to apologize for actively bleeding on camera, that's all.
Woof.
Maybe I should start telling you guys like what I listen to on my hikes. Today, I've only listened to Evermore. I don't know why. It's just kind of what I put on. If I start telling you guys what I listen to, it's pretty much gonna be Taylor Swift every time, which is obvious. But today, it's just Evermore. Only Evermore. I'm talking to Quinn.
Do you want to see my new shirt?
Can you freaking believe it? I just saw your snap. It's really cute.
Wait, this part that says only you can fix him?
Aw, that's so cute.
Who is it now? Hey, Megan!
It's Kendall.
Oh, that is good.
Kendall, and then it says Kendall. Ken loves to sing.
Who made this?
L to the OG. This is a Bug Girl shirt.
Oh, the L to the OG is good.
I'm literally addicted and obsessed, Quinn.
It's such a Megan shirt.
I know.
It's a perfect Megan shirt.
I originally ordered the t-shirt, had no idea that there was baby tee option.
Oh yeah, the baby tee option's revolutionary.
So then I DM'd Bug Girl. I'm like, oh.
You're like, change it now.
No, I was like, please, I will literally FedEx Express a check to your house. I need the baby tee. So I also have the t-shirt coming. Comped.
Oh my God, you got it comped. We love Bug Girl.
Hell yeah.
I was just talking to Quinn, kind of.
We're gonna have to cut all of this out.
No, why? Okay, well, we're just talking to Quinn about his day. I'm not gonna stop eating bagels for lunch, but don't expect me to eat them as often because the new wave is here. And by the new wave, I mean the old wave. This just tastes like I'm 9 years old at the beach with my family. The only thing that could taste a little bit more like a beach vacation would be if it was a pimento cheese sandwich. I'm sure they sell pimento cheese here, I just haven't really bought it. All right, I'm starting a new book. I'm reading Beach Read by Emily Henry, which I feel like everyone and their mother has read. Everyone has read all of the books that she's come out with. The covers are all very similar and they're all, even though this is called Beach Read, they all just feel like beach reads. I started one of her books, People We Meet on Vacation, like 2 summers ago, and I never finished it. I don't know, I just like got bored. I was at the beach with my family when I started that and I honestly wanted to knit. I wasn't really in the mood to read. People have told me that that is one of their least favorites of the ones that she's come out with. And by people, I mean one girl told me that. So I think this one will be better than that one, but I am actually in a reading headspace. I'm not in the mood to knit in the slightest, so I know that I will follow through with this book. It's about a girl and a boy, and they're both writers, and they live in neighboring beach houses. The girl writes romance novels. The guy writes more intense, dramatic, great American novels, whatever. They're both experiencing writer's block, so they decide to switch writing styles with one another, and obviously we know that they're they're definitely gonna fuck. Under 400 pages. So I'm reading this because I haven't read any Emily Henry, and I feel like, how the fuck am I talking about reading when I haven't read a single book by her? I just feel like she's so prevalent these days. You see everyone posting about her, so I need to read one of her books. So that is what we're doing this week. Sally Darr in high school would have loved this book. I wanted to be a best-selling author, and I wanted to like fall in love with a modern day Ernest Hemingway. I took a creative writing class my senior year of high school, and there was a boy in it that loved Ernest Hemingway, and at the time I was like, oh my god, that is so impressive, he's so deep. But I think that's a common high school girl experience. I'm definitely not alone in that. So, and you know, like in the spirit of oversharing on the internet, because why not? That boy that I was obsessed with ended up kind of being the boyfriend of my freshman year roommate in college. Just kind of how it played out. I would witness them FaceTiming, and it was a little bit heart-wrenching for like a semester, and then I kind of like got over it. But for a minute there, it was a little awful. But I was also just like happy that he kind of like knew my name by that point. Loved that, which is kind of scary that I was like, this is great. I can hear him say my name now. Never heard him say my name before. Anyways, that was a decade ago. Back to present time, back to this vlog. I really wish I had vlogged it, but that evening, a couple of us went to Tristan's house and we watched 2 and 3 of the 50 Shades series. I don't know why we skipped 1. And we did that until about 1 a.m. We finished the second one and we were like, oh, it's kind of late. Like maybe we should go home. Purchase the third, because why wouldn't we? That's kind of what I did that evening. You can kind of picture that. You can kind of picture a bunch of 20-somethings kind of laid up on our friend's couch, kind of screaming at the television about Christian Grey and his activities. That kind of goes without saying. Do you really need a visual on that? I don't think you do. And we'll kind of bring up that viewing experience later in the vlog. That'll kind of wrap back around, because you really can't watch those movies without constantly bringing them up for the next like 5 to 10 business days. I just feel like it's kind of like a moment in culture that everyone should understand. And this is when I tell you, I did kind of, not illegally, maybe, I read the first book of the 50 Shades of Grey series when I was a junior in high school on my iPad. I was secretly reading it, and it honestly kind of terrified me. I was like, is this what sex is gonna be like? And I knew in my soul, I was like, I don't think that this is what it's like. But for a moment there, they got me. And then I found out that is not what it's like. I mean, it could be, but not for you anytime soon or ever. I just wanted to share that, yes, I did illegally read that book when I was 16. What's the fucking problem? I don't see a fucking problem. Kind of just like an interesting time. I just needed to know what was going on. Everyone was talking about it. Okay, sorry. Good morning. I have made it halfway through this book. I don't dislike it, but I'm not obsessed. I thought I would like it more by this point. Not hating it, but also not understanding the hype. Sorry, is that bad? I don't know. Gorgeous. I love the tile. There's really nothing like an open house before a Sunday afternoon hike.
I know that.
171%.
Popcorn too.
I'm loving this house because it feels older than a lot of like LA homes.
Yeah,
like LA homes always feel charm. Yeah, this has more charm.
I want to show them this room.
Okay.
This is my favorite room in the home. What I would do here is play piano and listen to the waterfall, and I just also sit here and kind of play piano, and I have my music that I read and shit like that.
Do you ever go behind bartender?
Sometimes I typically
Wait,
do
oh my god, is
hire
that a
out.
bar?
I do hire out.
Wait, Tristan, you have to get behind the bar, babe.
Okay. Oh.
Oh my god. Can't really.
Sorry.
Are you guys closed?
I love the water.
Are you closed? 1 cooter juice shot. Okay. I'm actually really not understanding this. This is actually a very interesting fountain. Right, I think I would pick a different fountain than this feature, but it is stunning.
What questions do you have for me about the house right now?
What questions about the house? How much does this cost? Do we know? How much does that cost, Grace?
It's about $3.49 million.
Oh, that's not
Oh,
bad.
it's on sale.
It? We could get that. Wait, that's it?
If we
That's it.
if we
For
split that
$3
between 5.
I'm getting this from just me.
list.
This is where we would tan. Oh yeah, hot tub.
Jack and I are actually going to put money down on the other one for about $5 million.
Oh, good,
Yeah.
good.
5 mil.
$5 million.
So just a little background information as to who Jack is with the $5 million, the 50 Shades of Grey trilogy. In the third movie, 50 Shades Freed, Anastasia's ex-boss, Jack, holds her stepsister hostage and gets Anastasia to go to the bank and withdraw $5 million in cash trash, which is just not possible. Mind you, her stepsister is Rita Ora, and she has to go save her stepsister in a warehouse. So that is the Jack with the 5 mil that we are referring to at this time.
He just got 5
4.7.
mil yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was for our house.
That's
Okay, that's amazing.
That's why he needed it.
That's so hot.
Wait, is
Why
that why
didn't
he?
he just say it?
Wait, that's why he needed it.
That's why he needed it.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Thank you so much. It's a really hard time.
So here's kind of like the butler's pantry, and it's where you store like all of the dishes that you have.
Where do you put the food? Why
No, you don't.
This looks so much better than the tile in our home. Our tile is so dirty. I love tiled kitchens, but it is so hard to like wipe down. Gorgeous, stunning home. Wait, so where are you gonna put the red room of pain, Grace?
The first bedroom.
Yeah,
No,
probably.
the first.
We're gonna transform the office, I thought.
Oh, is
You
that
do not
That
need
might
the
not be
office.
big
We
enough.
don't need the office.
Well, no, she's gonna have a couple.
Well, she's
like-
working in there.
Oh, like
She's
the red
working
room,
in
a
the red
different
room.
kind of work.
Yeah, working for it. You know.
You said it was only that part down there.
We could have gone around.
Whew.
Kristen, do you always bring your Gucci on hikes?
Every single time I could always have my Gucci on. As Megan T once said, Grace is a lying son of a redacted. Oh.
That's horse poop.
Grace, where are we hiking?
My special spot. There is a red room at the
We're
top.
hiking the Pacific Palisades to reach Grace.
The specific Palisades.
Why are they running?
At the summit.
Love hiking.
Kristen.
What? I was hungry.
Where did you get your hiking shoes from, Sarah?
I got them actually from the Dick's Sporting Goods. Watch out! Oh, ew! What the fuck?
Hold on. Okay. Okay, everyone say red room on 3. You're gonna have to hold this the rest of the hike.
I don't care. That's real pretty.
Does my hair look okay?
Your hair can't be seen.
There's some deer. Look at them. The family.
We're back at Subway. Back at kind of home-based
Italian BMT. I do not want to talk about my sunburn. That is only on half of my face. I did fall asleep on the beach. I don't know if it looks worse on camera or in person. It looks pretty bad, but we're just gonna like disregard that. Sorry. Book review. I'm gonna sound like a hater, okay? I'm gonna sound like a hater. I do not understand the hype around this book. Everyone loves this author. This literally says New York Times bestseller. I feel like an insane person. I don't know why everyone likes this book so much and I don't. I feel like something's wrong with me because I love a good cheesy romance summer read. I am not above it. This should be a book that I would love. Something about it I just like couldn't stand. I don't know. I feel like the first half was like fine and then the second half just like devolved into just like becoming like a little bit too cheesy. I feel like I accept cheesy with a lot of books, but there was just something about this that just like, I don't know, it just like bothered me. I felt like it was trying not to be cheesy, but it like was cheesy, and it's just like, if you're gonna be cheesy, just like be self-aware. I don't know, I just feel like something was off and I just feel like I was kind of bored. It was kind of difficult to finish towards the end, I'm not gonna lie. I just like really wasn't caring about it wrapping up. I've read books similar to this that are cheesy and romantic and like set like at a beach tropical location, and I've liked them. Like The Unhoneymooners I read like last summer or 2 summers ago, and I liked that, and that's like kind of in the same realm, but I didn't like this book, and like they're in the same genre. So I can't figure out what about this book I didn't like compared to other books that are similar to it. I couldn't finish that other book by this author, and this one I kind of struggled to finish, so I don't know if it's just like maybe her writing style isn't my favorite. I don't know, I just didn't like it. Could I write this book? Absolutely not. I painted this at Color Me Mine for Father's Day. Father's Day was literally yesterday. Going home to Tennessee for my sister's bridal shower in a few weeks, so I just told my dad, like, I'll bring you your gift then. I made this in my last vlog for our redacted summer camp programming. We went to Color Me Mine for Therapeutic Thursday, and this is what I painted. Tried to write the date here, and then I wiped it off, so that's kind of what the smudge looks like. I wrote my initials and the date on the bottom part instead. I really like how it turned out. I think it's pretty cute. I want to go back to Color Me Mine and paint some more because it was like literally the best time. Like I had so much fun. This is the pipe reveal for people that wanted to see how it turned out. I do not know about the functionality of ceramic pipe. I don't know if you could use this. I think my father's just gonna use it as decor. That's gonna go ahead and be the end of this vlog. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Letterboxd, Snapchat, and you can also subscribe to me on here, which would be kind of nice. That would be nice. And I guess this is goodbye.